Okay, buen día. Les habla Profe Jeff, your instructor and also the coordinator for Español 2120, 2120. Just wanted to take a few minutes to prepare a video for our first week of the semester, our first full week, as we're getting underway. I have a few questions on how to best go through the course, so I just wanted to prepare this quick video for everyone. Since it's an online course, a lot of this work will be done independently, so please make a plan to do so. Again, as we said in the intro video, the best place to come is the modules section. You'll notice that each module has a file at the start called Mi Camino por Capítulo 16 or 17, whichever one it might be. As the first one states, this is not an assignment that is to be turned in. It is a to-do list for the chapter, okay? Kind of like a to-do list. So my recommendation is and always will be to do un poco todos los días. Yeah? So it's broken down just so you can do that a little bit every day. So check this out. For capítulo 16, it says we have 1, 2, hasta 13 actividades diferentes, 13 different steps, not actividades, because some actividades or some steps have 2 or 3 actividades. But the idea being we typically plan on 14 or 15 weekdays per chapter or per module. So if you're even just doing one of these steps per day, un poco todos los días, you will be able to complete the work that's expected of you for the chapter in the allotted time that's assigned in Canvas. Okay? So just keep that in mind. All of the chapters are basically the same with about 14 or 15 weekdays. Of course, that means if you want to work on this on the weekends, then you'll even have to do less on every day. Okay? But the best idea is un poco todos los días. Since there have been some questions about the book, let me get in the right one. Here's our book for 2120, Llaves 4. And if you've come up through the Llaves program, there should be nothing new here for you. But if this is your first time, everything that is, since this is an online class, you'll need to do everything that says en clase and everything that says en casa. Okay, so just be prepared to do this. So sometimes it says to do an activity with 1 or 2 friends. I suggest getting to know each other. I don't assign groups because I know that hasn't worked well in the past, but if you guys want to reach out to each other and work on these together, that's great too. Or if you want to type out, for example, dialogues that you would have with 3 or 4 people in the group, that works, right? So again, just go through and you'll be submitting everything that says en clase and everything that says en casa here in the book. Okay, so again, the majority of the stuff will be done outside of Canvas. The things that will be done inside Canvas, you will submit. Get back to the list here in modules. You'll submit things like any discussions that we might have, or any conversation logs or portafolios, and when we get to the diario as well. But everything else will be submitted in the book. Now sometimes, for example, our desafío, it tells you to complete it in the book and submit it there. Now many of you know that in the 3 C's there are some activities that can be completed in the book. If you do that in the book, then please just submit in the portfolio that you did such and such an activity on such and such a page. Okay, and that will let you know, that'll let me know to look in the book to give you points when it comes to that time. All right. One last thing, and I've talked about it already, but in your extra resources from the homepage, we won't worry about going back through, but I wanted to show you this best practices page for Java's Duolingo and other online assignments. I have 4 different categories of ways to complete work in the course. The not good way is to wait until the night before all the due dates and complete everything, because then you'll need to plan on a long night. Okay, a good way to do it is to maybe do it a day or 2 before. Okay, but that would give you 2 longish nights. A better way to do it would be, a little bit of, 10 activities on online days or something like that. But the best way to do it, as it suggests here, is to do un poco todos los días, 4 or 5 activities a day. Now, it's been broken down here, as we saw in our course, to where we can jump to any chapter, and there are 12 or 13 12 or 13 actividades, and you've got 14 days to do them in, so there's plenty of time. Okay, so just remember, un poco todos los días. Okay, si hay preguntas, please let me know. Adiós.